Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling today, black man?
Hey, man. Black man can, black man will. How you doing, black man?
Hey, man. Hanging in there as always. Weekend was good?
Man, weekend was fair. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my light skin partners pulled it out.
Okay. Dude, the weather starting to heat up a little. I can't tell what the weather doing. It's like still a little chill in there.
It bullshit that week.
Yeah.
That week. You saw that week?
That we supposed to be jumping?
80, 85, 88.
Okay. Hey, that time to pull that grill out.
Yeah, that's right.
Time to pull the grill out. I'm gonna see what my grilling skills is like this year. It's time for me to step into grown man stuff.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Had a grill going, had my little recipes, my little
Hey man,
this how I burn my charcoals and my woods.
Hey, cause you know I grill is my life.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of them skills. Like I feel like every man of a household needs to have.
Yes.
You got to be able to grill, bro.
Yeah.
You got to be able to grill. You got to be able to do some level of like car maintenance. You got to be able to do some level of house maintenance too, and fixing little stuff around the house. So it's just like time to step into that grown man era.
That right. I'm with you.
Hey man, so I'm right there with it. So that's what we on. I got plenty little stuff, you know what I'm saying, that the internet just be giving me. You know what I'm saying? While you're on your journey to doing the Lord's work, sometimes you got to bless the peasants here and there. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do that. So
Who touched me?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Giving sight to the blind out here. Hey, I'm on this campaign and y'all not gonna take me off of it. All right, so this comes from a tweet.
Oh shit.
From some young ladies. One young lady said, "Did y'all know Harriet Tubman went back to get her husband and he was remarried? Niggas never been shit." Another lady said, "He, quote unquote, thought she was dead. No confirmation, just assumption. Shake my head, niggas." Now, I was having this discussion with a young lady and I was just like, I mean, what was he supposed to do? She was like, wait for her to come back. I'm like, y'all are saying this as if she would have died and got killed, that they was going to give confirmation to him. You know, Harriet died. She was on the Underground Railroad. Like, she was the pioneer of that. Like,
We don't know
if she was caught, she was going to die.
You don't know what she would do.
So I'm like, did y'all think the niggas we was just supposed to sit by the shed? I can't say the phone. We supposed to sit by the shed and wait for her to come back.
And somebody gonna say, why he didn't go with her?
Which is a good point though. Why didn't he go with her? However, it's just like some people, you can't want better for everybody. Some people just don't.
That was crazy.
He didn't want to be free.
He didn't want to be free.
He didn't want to be free. But I just don't know what we were supposed to do in that situation. All right. Girls always ask that, oh, if I die, would you ever move on?
Yeah, I mean,
So I'm supposed to stay?
they said Coretta stayed by her.
I mean, but I also understand why Coretta. Who else were you going to get better than Martin Luther King? If you experience one of the greatest black men, you like...
Nah, but Jacqueline Kennedy, you know what I'm saying? She got remarried.
First off, white women got different rules. Then white women got different rules.
Hey, Jack Kennedy Onassis, Jackie O. She married an old man, an old billionaire.
Man, I guess if that's what I'm just saying, if you were married to Martin Luther King, I just don't see how much more up you gonna go. Hey, I just would have I'm not saying it's right. She could have, but hey.
But you stupid.
Hey, real niggas do real things. All right, moving on to the next. So, another young lady, I'm just going through the tweets right now because the tweets they always expose it in the tweets. Dating standards for men. This is a woman saying this, like a woman's dating standards for a man. He has to be 6-pack, 6 foot, 6 inches, 6 figures, ex-thug that loves Jesus, hard worker, but always available. Strong yet sensitive. Hard yet soft. A ladies' man but loyal. No kid but wants a single mother. Standards for women. Take me as I am.
That is true. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. That statement, someone's gonna say that we lied. That's very true.
The tweet came from a lady too, y'all. It came from a lady, so Dawg, I can't make a lot of this stuff make sense.
They gonna stone her ass.
Dawg, you scaring the hoes, shorty. You scaring the hoes. You scaring the hoes. Okay, so now let's get into the video so we can really have some discussions about the shit. I just always think that this is always funny how we expose every day. We ain't never saying nothing, and then y'all ladies prove us right. Damn.
Just like on our thing, they told us that we was wrong. We talking about the traumas our mother put on us. Then the lady came back. Miss Fix My Life came back with the lady. She said she was talking to her son. I'm sorry for hurting you. But I don't think they went over their heads. But it was like, wait a minute. When we said it, when we say stuff, you and I say stuff,
We wrong.
we're wrong. But when they say stuff, it's informative.
It's like the gospel.
It's informative when they say it. When we say it, it's not really that informative.
We bashing women. We don't care. We insecure. Who raised y'all? Y'all mamas wasn't ish.
Like on our Instagram, you see they're arguing with each other. So they arguing about everything that's not even the point.
Everything. That's not
Everything. That was not what I was saying.
You got to move the goalpost.
Hey, that was not what I was saying. They trying to tell me what I meant. I know exactly what I meant because I said it.
I said it. And then they gonna add their superlative, they extras on it, and then like, well, that's just who you choose to.
Because I know what I like, because I like what I like, because I know what I like, but I want to know what you like.
Yeah. Do you know the biggest thing, and I talked about this in therapy this morning, the biggest shit that gets me every time.
Wait a minute, hold on. Rewind that back. You said you talked about it where?
Therapy.
Because according to these people in the comments, you don't go to therapy. We need therapists.
We need help.
We need help. Because we're unhealed, we're battered, we're narcissistic.
Yeah, you gotta throw that word in there. Self-centered.
We're self-centered.
And we run dictatorships like Ike and Harpo. So, but anyway, so it will never. I will never understand how a woman will ask you what you want or what you like, and then she will proceed to argue you
about
what you like after she asked you, bitch, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
For real, Tyrese?
I'm just like, you ask a question, I answered the question. Now I have to defend my answer on the question?
Yeah.
After I done told you why I like it.
I told you they the relationship police. It's like they the relationship professor. You know what I'm saying? And like you're the relationship student.
Every time.
And it's like every time you turn your paper in about what you like, they're trying to argue with you about your points.
I feel like it's like going to a class to learn about business, and then the person who does it ain't had a successful business. That's what I feel like. You be like, shorty, let's look at your track record. Have you ever this is another thing. Have you ever really sat down and looked at some of these women's track record?
Yeah.
Like talk them through. Like you be like, okay, so let's talk about your last relationship.
Oh no. Well, I do it all the time. Hey, I judge you.
Dog, they be saying the craziest shit. You be like, okay, wait a minute. So this, you call him cheating, and because you call him cheating, you got manipulated into doing what now?
Having a baby with nothing. All kind of shit.
It just be the crazy shit. And you be like, hey, but then they be tripping on you over little shit.
Yeah, the shit be so far left.
You be like, wait, hold on. This nigga beat your ass, took your money, and you still gave him 10 years, but now I'm on the time limit. You be like,
yeah, because they said they know what's going on. They said they ain't gonna waste their time with you. That's what they saying, bro. That's what they saying.
Because they had came from so much better. Oh, I'll be like,
that's the shit that killed me the most. Like, you come over here and act like your ex nigga was the best nigga in the world because he bought this and he did this and he did whatever the case may be. And I'm like this. So why you here? Oh, this is like the girl saying she met the perfect guy, but it wasn't no spark. But that goes into what we talked about earlier. Hey, play the clip.
Bro, I think I truly believe that women need some level of toxicity to navigate in. Mm-hmm. If they do not have it, if it is not present, the relationship will not last. It will not. It won't do. It won't be good. Mm-mm. It will not be good. You talking about this joint right here? What are you talking about?
Go up. Go down. Last one.
Last one? Oh, right here. Mm-hmm. All right. For the life of me, I can't figure it out.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus.
Bro, if he's good to his mama, because a lot of these women don't even want you to like your mama because they want to be your mama. Mm-hmm. I'm your captain now.
They want to know that you come before.
Nigga, I'm your captain now.
If he owns the bus.
Yeah.
Where? He's a bus driver.
Because the feminist movement made women feel like if he ain't in the top 10, or he ain't here, he ain't nothing. Mm-hmm. Or why he ain't striving to be in the top 10. That's why I said, what if he that's his level? Mm-hmm. Are you cool with that?
Mm-hmm. I think we place too much importance too on like money, and granted, money is very
you need
important.
Money. See, but the problem is when black people, most people, not even black people, when people talk about money, they never talk about money to be useful. It's useful to buy shit. Mm-hmm. Because now I got more money. Now I should drive an S class instead of my Honda Accord. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I should live here instead of here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the more money I get, the more money I'm spending. And the women are now saying, well, because I want to live this high priced life. And I'm gonna work all these jobs, go to school all these years to even try to remotely fake it till I make it to get there. And if I ain't meet a man who's already there, or I have not met a man who's ambitious to get there, he ain't good.
Yep.
Like integrity is out the window. Hardworking men are we're looked at as less than. Mm-hmm. That's almost equivalent to women saying women with real bodies are looked at as less than. You know,
that's real.
Because women with the the girl with the BBL get all the attention. Niggas are visual. It's all we want to do the same to both of y'all. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're all car. It's like a car. They all drive.
Yep. Yep.
And if it do 200 on the dash, I want to do 200. We all want to drive fast.
Yes. And the only downside I would say to that, hey, the more expensive car you get in, hey, the more that maintenance go up.
The more the maintenance go up.
But the tires on my Tesla versus the tires on my Honda Civic, two completely different prices. I can get a set of 4 for damn near the same price I'm getting 1.
Yeah. But you got the Tesla because the efficiency on it is higher than everything else. Mm-hmm. So the likelihood of you needing new tires versus on this one is different. So therefore, sometimes the maintenance is worth it. Mm-hmm. Going back to our situation. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a woman who's worth it. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, all of them think they're worth it. Mm-hmm. Like she said, if he owns the bus. That's why I try to explain to women, hardworking men don't get no play.
I just want to point out, she said if he owns the bus. She's a news reporter that don't own shit. That's my thing. It just be like
she's a lawyer or something.
Whatever she is, whatever the lady is.
She don't.
It's just like
she don't own CNN. You trying to say she don't?
I just be like, why we have these stipulations on stuff that we don't ourselves have?
Well, and yeah, because when women look at in men, they always look for the up. Mm-hmm. We just look for compatible. Mm-hmm. We look for cooperative. They want up, but they want up to be. Would you say a thug that love Jesus?
Yeah.
Hard
and soft at the same time.
Hard and soft, and they want him to be him, but be regular.
Yeah.
But when they meet regular, they want regular to be him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not very so often. You look at your girl like this. Your chest ain't big enough. I'm gonna have to buy you some new titties. Most guys. Now I ain't saying it's never happened before, but most guys would never say that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most guys ain't trying to pay for no titties.
I mean, if he got the money, he will. But
yeah, but it ain't his idea. Nah, it ain't his idea. It's her in the mirror. Like, do you think
Because what we'll do is instead of paying for titties, I mean, if we like titties, we're gonna go talk to a girl who got some titties.
With some titties, yeah.
We're not gonna try to build you.
Yeah.
But no, some guys do. Some guys, hey, some guys do. But
hey, some dudes you tend to build a bitch university.
Yeah,
that's your prerogative.
Like some women build a bell.
And they just be building that non-existing men. I just be like,
that nigga don't exist, and then like we said the other day,
they gonna argue who
they would rather be alone, than finding someone with a good character. I would rather have nothing.
I can't for the life of me make sense of why it makes sense to be by yourself instead of working with somebody. Mm-hmm. Like at every turn of the argument, it don't make sense.
A lot of guys, like a guy like myself, we do it because we enjoy the alone time, and also we love the creative part of it. Because unfortunately, a lot of times, and I want to say this, a lot of times you get into these relationships, it's hard to create. Mm-hmm. Because you're trying to please, or you know what I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard.
And you trying to fit somebody in your routine.
Yeah,
it's like
you're trying to get into their routine. But that's why it's hard to create.
You know who who's talked about that, and I think exemplifies it is Drake. He talks about that, like he's like, I like my routine. I like how I got it. And the nigga has been coming out with
because
ever
but
since.
But most guys who are the top of their top, they don't really settle in. Now you'll see some guys now the downside of that is when you just try and talk to everybody. Mm-hmm. When you try and date all these girls, they'll take all your energy.
Yep. Can't date them all. Can't hit them all.
You can't hit them all. Can't date them all. Can't hit them all. Can't talk to them all. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
it's just, but you had asked something or you had said something. And I was like, damn, I wanted to expound on it, but I can't remember exactly how you phrased it. But it was like, we was basically talking about like men want this, but women want the upper person. So do you think it's better for us to recognize that and know, like, so let's say if the women want to date up, then should we date up?
Well,
or be concerned?
Well, there's no up for us because there's no upside to that because it ain't like she coming in, she's not bringing nothing in. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking for her income for us to get a better house.
Should we though? That's what I'm asking. Should we?
Well, no, not. I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say yes because I'm gonna say yes to a point because me and Jay was talking about this. Shout out to Monk. She gotta come in and bring something. Mm-hmm. But when I think about it, I don't bank on hers. But I feel like if we gonna do something, we got to try to. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But guys, we don't see a woman like, oh man, I don't want to date the girl who work at the register. I want to date the CEO of the company.
Yeah.
We not.
Yeah, we don't talk like that at all.
We don't.
Niggas don't even think like that.
No, we don't.
Yep.
We won't be like this. Oh man, she ringing my shoes up. Damn, I wanna know who. Do they got a female district manager at the Foot Locker? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But you know what I'll be thinking about, and you said this before too. It's like, let's say if we were to go after the CEO, they would still be trying to date up from them. Yeah. So it's like you can't do nothing. You like, shit, I'm kind of stuck in this loop. Like,
hey, you looking at just like going to the club, the VIP. You go in the club trying to talk to this girl. She trying to talk to Diddy. Mm-hmm. Even though Diddy got 15 girls up there, mm-hmm. She wants to be one of the 15. But when she get into the 1 to 15, then she wants to be the one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's the same person as the other girls. But when she get there, she wants to be the one. Mm-hmm. Then you be like, what makes you different? Because I'm me. What is you? Oh, women shouldn't compete.
Tez, you scaring the hoes, man. You scaring the hoes.
I'm scared of the hoes, bro.
You scaring the hoes. You got to chill out, bro. You got to chill out. All right. Damn, I don't know which one of these other clips I should play. Okay. What every woman needs to know. Ooh, or divorce is a Ponzi scheme.
What every woman needs to know.
All right.
What women need to know about men is that men are very sensitive because in being the giver, you are completely dependent on the receiver to make what you give valid. So if the woman does not appreciate or accept what he's giving and makes conditions like, don't give me that, give me something else, or don't give it this way, give it some other way, it frustrates the masculine instinct of the man, and they withdraw and just give up.
Yes.
How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, he's exactly right because, like, say if you they say if you give a woman a house, she makes a home, mm-hmm. right? Now you don't want to give her a house. She said this house ain't big enough. You don't want to give her. You don't want to. Because that'll destroy you, like, as a man, because you feel like you're not doing enough. Mm-hmm. And the worst thing as a man to feel like you're not doing enough is major. It fucks with your masculinity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It eats away at your masculinity. So now you're trying to focus. You're trying to chase something that is not obtainable. And it goes back to the bus driver. You took the love out of it. Mm-hmm. A man, just like when we was kids, you love come home with them A's and showing your mama, I made A's. Now, I'm not asking a woman to praise me, but her cooperation is the praise I need. Mm-hmm. That's the acknowledgement, her cooperation. So you're basically paying for cooperation.
Mm. Nope. Fair set. Can't. That was beautiful. That was. Hold on, my bad. I'm just pulling up this other video in the meantime because I think this kind of goes in what we.
Okay.
What we said. Let me see. Okay. Now this comes from our boys at Hardly Initiated. Shout out to Tayshawn and Ryan over there. So this comes from them, but it kind of goes what we were saying.
You know what? Let me.
Sorry.
I For all the bad boys that I dated, I thought, you know what? Let me just date the good guy. And that didn't work out because I felt like superior to him.
There was no sexual polarity.
It just didn't work out because I felt like I was the boss. I felt
Did you find yourself snapping on him and getting a little bit more disrespectful than you normally would?
very.
That's typically what happens.
Yeah. And I did things to him that I wouldn't do to Katie. And it's unfortunate because he's a good guy. He didn't do anything to me. He a
Women,
good
that
guy.
level of disrespect to come out, it'll just
If they sense that, it's like y'all are wolves. Like if y'all sense that weakness,
they gonna go
y'all
crazy.
sense that weakness on the nigga.
The problem was that he didn't put me in my place when he should have, whenever that was supposed to happen. At some point in our relationship, he didn't put me in my place as the woman, as his woman, and he didn't show me that he can lead. So I felt like I was leading the entire household when it's really supposed to be him.
Perfect. I'm perfect. Thank you, Jesus. Boom.
So crazy.
So that goes back to what I said. What she just said was, "Oh, I knew he couldn't lead, so I walked over him. I walked all over him."
Mm-hmm.
So you ever notice when women had this conversation with other women, like, "Oh, you just let him walk all over you." Women basically seek out the weak guys. That's why they think men do that. That's why they think we do that when we date. Oh, you just like your girl, a yes girl. You like a weak girl. But women seek out. Mm-hmm. And what happens is they take his and they use him. And they tell him the reason why I'm using you is because you're weak. That's what she's basically saying. You can dress it up all you want. Mm-hmm. And he didn't put me in my place. If you know where you're supposed to be at, why he got to put you there?
Dog.
If you know where you're supposed to be at, because this ain't your first rodeo. Like, that's like saying, I know you need me to move the car. Nah, Betty, I got some better than that.
It's like saying, like, I'm going to do this, but I need you to give me a whooping. I know this is wrong. This is wrong, but I need you to punish me.
Punish me.
And if you don't, then I'm going to start taking advantage of you.
That's why the shitty niggas, what you said a couple months ago, that's why the shitty niggas get the best girls. You know why? Because they think men rule shitty. They think men rule with power and force. Then when a man does that and they go through the trauma of that, then they want men to be gentle when they lead. Then they meet a gentle guy, they be like, oh, he too gentle.
He didn't put me in my place.
He didn't put me in my place.
Dog.
Let's get about Jay.
I can't make this make sense. Like,
women say anything, bro.
You get in a good situation, and because he doesn't put you in your place.
Yeah, because basically she was getting out of line. So basically,
on purpose.
On purpose.
And that's one thing if it's like, okay, it kind of happened. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But now you're a habitual line stepper. Because you know what though?
You.
But that's why women think men think like that. That's why when they give it a dude, they be like, oh, cause girl, you took him back for acting like that with you or cheating or whatever the case may be. He gonna keep doing it. Because you took him back, because you allowed it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're basically saying that I'm gonna act the way I want to act because you're not doing anything about it and you haven't done anything about it. And the moment you try to do something about it, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh, damn. I'm thinking of a skit right now. And hopefully I illustrate this correctly. But it's like when you put your first, after she done brought you all her baggage and shit, and you put her through her first like tumultuous situation in y'all relationship. You know that Maxwell song? I know you got a little lot. Like
Yeah.
all the niggas before that did all this. Come on, get up. You all right. I ain't put you through that much. Come on. I know you got a little life leaving you left. Come on. Keep it going. You all right. You all right. Cause you done dealt with way worse. These other niggas did been able to hit you, do everything else. Come on, you all right. You got a little scrape.
Hey, you gotta figure out what's the best of the evils.
Bruh. That's what my thing. Do you think that we recognize, like, okay, I think we look at stuff like we can have it all, but it's just like certain. I think everything just comes with this. This is the territory it comes with.
Well, think about it. In life, it's always gonna be some good and bad.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing always gonna be good. But the thing is, with men, we are realistic grown ass men know that shit gonna be bad. Some shit gonna be bad. Mm-hmm. But women, what happens is women say stuff like, "Well, my bad to you and your bad to me are not the same thing." But just like sin, ain't no sin bigger than the other.
Mm-hmm. They all sins.
They all sins.
They all sins. Oh boy. I'm damned if you do, you damned if you don't. I don't know what y'all want from us.
What do you want from me?
I just want us to work together.
Yeah.
I just want some cooperation. I want, when you ask me a question about some shit that I want, you be like, okay, that's what you want.
Cool.
And then
At the negotiation table.
yeah,
At the altar.
that's it. I don't see why that's so hard to do. I don't need you to tell me how my answer needs to be altered, modified, changed. Like, no. Keep it as it is. It's my order. It's like going to the restaurant and the waiter like, hey, what would you like to eat? Well, this looks really good. I would like this. And then they like, oh yeah, it is good, but you can't get the onions on it because we don't like onions. So we took the onions off of it.
Yeah. It says it has onions, but I don't like onions. Not we don't have onions.
I don't like onions.
So you should get onions on it. But I like onions. Mm-hmm. But you shouldn't get onions because I don't like it.
Extra sauce? You can't get that.
Because I don't like my hands getting dirty.
Like,
I need you to eat it the way I like for it to be ate. Because you should like me that much that you change you that I assume that I supposed to like for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And then, but you gotta be a thug at the table, and you gotta know a salad fork and a dinner fork. Like you gotta know the difference.
Hey, don't let the host scare you.
I ain't gonna let it. Nigga, I stand 10 toes down on this shit. I'm like, I gotta accept your answer because we've been accepting y'all answers. Y'all been saying the crazy shit since the beginning of time. Mm-hmm. A bitch has always wanted the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything else.
We the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Your boy, Brian McKnight.
I don't.
Have you been seeing it?
I stay away from them folk business.
No, man, no.
Hey, no.
Brian,
crazy.
wow.
Hey, I stay away from the folk business. Let me tell you something.
Brian,
wow. Could these folk? Let these folk. They can do these folk.
I be trying to like understand. I just be trying to like understand the rationale. That's why I like bringing stuff to you because you able to like tell me like, okay, it's more so this. Well, I didn't wreck my mind around it 23 times. Okay, sorry about that interruption, y'all. But Brian McKnight, but go ahead.
Well, his rationale. This is what I'm thinking. He married a new girl. You know what I'm saying? I guess his children didn't approve. You know what I mean? Like a lot of children don't approve. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And basically, and he married another woman from another ethnic culture. You know what I'm saying? And had a baby with her. Like that's the shit Nick. I don't know what got. I guess he wanted to start a new family. Mm-hmm. So now he don't got a new family. Mm-hmm. Since the old ones were acting crazy. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna give me a new one.
That nigga said I started back at one.
I started back at one. Hey, so he named his oldest son Brian McKnight Jr. They named this one Brian McKnight II. I mean, that happens because George Foreman 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. 1 Yay, Gary Payton Jr., Gary Payton II. No, people do that. I don't know why they do that. I don't look. I understand the rationale. I don't know, but
I'm classifying this one under this is some of that weird old nigga shit. Every generation has it. Like our weird nigga shit is that we move in with bitches. That's what we do.
that's what y'all do.
That's what we do. I acknowledge that we do that. So
no, and you know my generation.
What?
All weird nigga shit.
What?
I'm gonna have a baby with her, but I ain't gonna marry her. I'm gonna be the best daddy in the world.
Super dad.
I'm gonna be super dad, but
Okay.
I ain't gonna be her husband. I'll take it to baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna be there for the baby.
I ain't gonna be her.
But for her, like, so that's one of them things. Like, but I think Brian McKnight is what he in like 60s.
I think almost 60.
60, 50, 60.
Yeah, late 50s, mid 50s. I don't know.
So I classified in that's that weird old nigga shit. I've seen a lot of times men that age, they will go and restart a family.
I mean, but that's what happens with. But that's the difference between men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Women try to do that, but most guys, because that's why like a lot of women have the argument of, you know, I want to get married. They be like almost 40, 40ish. I want to get married, and if my husband want a baby, I give him a new, even though your children are 20.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They do that. See, but guys, realistically speaking, like even biblically, that's what they did. The older guys, they always had sets of, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we can have kids till we're 60.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't restarting no damn family though.
I mean,
I think that's why I think it's weird.
No, but the crazy thing is, not that he restarted a family. He exed his family out and brought her family in. Like her kids, my daughter.
Yeah, like.
The daughter probably changed her name McKnight. Like Lori. I'm gone, man.
That's my thing, though. It's just like, why? Like how? Okay, was it? And when I was talking with a few people this weekend about it, it's like, oh, maybe the old kid. First off, the old wife, right?
Yeah.
The old baby mama could have pissed you off. That's one thing. But how mad do you have to be at your kids to be like,
but he's sick of them.
I gotta burn it.
But he's sick of them kids.
I gotta burn it and intentionally start over. That's just as petty as 50 Cent is for taunting his oldest son with his youngest son.
Well, hypothetically, I'm Brian McKnight 53.
Okay.
Hypothetically, he did not taunt the dude. The little boy got on that thing.
For sure.
Talking crazy about his dad.
For sure.
And his daddy brought the receipts out.
For sure.
See, the problem with us is we don't like when men bring the receipts. Mm-hmm. It's always a problem. Mm-hmm. Stop hitting me so hard.
Cool, fair. My thing is, at what point though are you going to be a parent?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. By being a parent, sometimes you gotta teach. Hey, sometimes you gotta draw that line in the sand.
And I hear you, and I agree with you to a certain extent, but it's another extent. It's just like,
I'm gonna tell you something. You keep them kids, because them kids gonna keep using your ass.
Yeah.
I'm tell you what I know.
You've been watching Succession?
No, I ain't seen it yet.
Okay. Oh, you said that was you and Chad. Okay. Damn, I can't really like explain it there, but yes, like I do agree that like kids seem like one of those things that like no matter what you do, they'll always have something to complain and hold over your head.
Always.
Which I think is unfair. I do think that is totally unfair.
Always.
I think my problem is when the parents want better for the kids, and then when the kids enact that better, and the parents don't want to meet the kids at better.
Well, here's the thing. I can want better. A lot of times you do want better for your kids, but guess what though? They still your kids. Mm-hmm. We still ain't equal. Mm-hmm. I don't call my mama by her name. Me and my mama ain't equal.
For sure.
See, that was the key. That's a new modern thing. People think, oh, now I'm successful and I got money too. Now we're equal. You know what I mean? Nigga, you was able to get this off me.
Well, do you think? Oh, okay. I think, and because I've experienced it, I think is it a respect thing though? Are the kids looking for? I won't say equal respect, but respect in the aspect of
they always gonna respect you, but you always gonna be in a child's place.
So you don't think there's ever
Bro, you ain't never
outside of you always a kid.
You ain't never gonna be the daddy.
For sure.
You may be somebody else's daddy.
Yeah.
But you ain't never gonna be the daddy. But as you get older, you revert back to being the kid, and your kids now have to make decisions for you. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. No. And I'm just raising a question.
So you have to. So sometimes you have to, man, fuck them kids. Sometimes. But
Bernie Mac said that.
Hey, but sometimes shit, man, hey, that bygone be bygone. You can go get the hell on you and your mama.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't fuck with them. I don't.
Yeah. I think I guess my only thing is like it just be the public part for me. That's the part that always gets me. It's like 50 Cent having to be public. Brian McKnight having to be public.
I mean, it's gonna be public anyway because
but one thing is taunting it and posting it yourself to make this known.
I'm making known because you don't stop playing with me like this. Like, hey, where you had kids when you got the big belt?
Yeah. No. It's always forever and always stop playing with me. Forever and always.
And that's the problem. People don't like when you hit back. Know what I'm saying? So you nigga turn the other cheek. They use the hand cover back.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I think fatherhood gonna be it. Yeah. All this the stuff you saying, it's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
I look forward to it, but
let me tell you something. You know what I mean? People be tired of their children, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you get them folk in everything, bro, and they still gonna treat you like shit. That's why when you meet women, I do this for my kids. When the motherfucker turn 18, bro, the motherfucker turn 18, they'll get their ass kissed.
Yeah.
That's why kids can't wait to turn 18. And then you got to show them better. You can tell them.
Hey man, y'all heard it here first. Hey man, you got any final words for them folks?
One, it's like a dream come true.
Just wanna be with you. Dope. Boy, crazy times. Yeah, I definitely wanted to talk with you about that because I was like, we gotta discuss that. But
hey, and get what up? Stop scaring the hoes, bro.
Stop scaring the hoes. The campaign has started. We're gonna have t-shirts, pins, buttons. We're gonna have stickers, bumper stickers, flags, whatever. You know, we should actually come up with a flag too. It's gonna be a certain colors, and this is like, y'all know the campaign. Don't scare the hoes. So, as always, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Join the movement. Also, Instagram, Big Bro, Little Bro Show. Y'all go over there and look at some of them clips we got. And we appreciate y'all, man.
That's it.
Hey, I'm comedian Lonnie.
I'm the Flash.
And we out. Hey, we starting back at 1.